Hi, I'm Dr. Cara Gubbins of the Animal Wisdom Circle, and I am here with
Phoebe Fazio with sound washing, Reiki and sound healing and such.
and we are here to connect you.
Excited to talk about the same thing at the same time.
I know. So we're here to connect you with the wisdom of whatever animal we're going to pick. I mean, you'll know before we do because we haven't picked the card yet, so we don't know who we're going to connect with, but you know, it's written in the title of this video, so you know. But we're here to connect you with that animal and the wisdom of that animal and an experience, a sound energy healing experience of some aspect of that animal and its wisdom. And we're just in love with this collaboration. So we hope you like it too. And
Yeah.
we're going to be picking cards from the Animal Wisdom card deck that I created by talking to different animals. And I asked them, what's your spiritual gift? What's your spiritual lesson? And do you have a message that you want to share with people? So those are the three phrases on the card. And that, to me, captures the essence of the spiritual guidance from that animal. Anything to add, Phoebe, before I pick a card?
And then I'm just going to tune into those qualities and the animal. I like to look at the picture on the card and everything. And I have an array of sound healing tools here in front of me. And I just tune in and use my voice and bring forth whatever. Sometimes it's a healing aspect of healing some of those elements. And sometimes we just get an experience of feeling what that animal feels. Sorry about that. Dropped my mic. So yeah.
Here we go. So the card today is the hummingbird. So the hummingbird is sweet. I mean, they're sweet. They're all about sweetness. So their spiritual gift is savoring the sweetness of life and sampling the sweetness of life and being the sweetness of life. Like, life is sweet. That's their gift, really living that life is sweet. And then their challenge, their spiritual lesson is all about living a solitary life. So that loneliness that can come from being solitary, even though they kind of cover a lot of ground and they may overlap with other hummingbirds, they tend to be solitary individuals, and that's a challenge. And then their message to people is to savor the sweetness. So, you know, whenever you see a hummingbird or a hummingbird shows up in your thoughts or whatever, really think about, how can I savor the sweetness of life? What's in this moment for me to savor? And Phoebe and I are savoring these moments. Like, we're a great example of, we're just loving the hell out of working together and collaborating in this way. So we're just like loving every second of being together. That's true hummingbird wisdom right there, and incorporating that into your life in all the different aspects. So wisdom of the hummingbird, the sweetness of life, the challenge is being solitary, and the message to people is to savor the sweetness wherever you find that in your life. Then I'll hand it over to you, Phoebe.
All right.
Let's hold that up.
Thank you. Thank you, hummingbird.
Mm-hmm.
And is it true, Cara, that you tune into one specific animal that you're talking to?
Yeah.
It's not like hummingbirds in general are this. You're talking to a specific hummingbird.
Yeah, in this case, this is a hummingbird who lives in my front yard. And the
You actually, are you there with the animal?
No. No, I'm in my office at my computer with the Animal Wisdom Circle members who are on the phone. We do it live on the phone. And what I find is that the animals have already chosen us. So there's like an individual. And my challenge when I connect is to follow my intuition to who that is and where I need to go to connect with them. So, like, we had an anteater in Venezuela and an octopus in the Mediterranean. And, you know, it's just a really, really rich journey to connect with individuals. Yeah. So, yeah, it's an individual, and this one was in my front yard.
What a sweet message that came through with the sounds, too. I mean, savoring the sweetness of life is not always easy to do. I mean, we're humans and we have all sorts of stuff that comes up. So
Yeah, there's big challenges.
yeah. And what I was, you know, I mean, on my sound journey, it's been about savoring the sounds, the vibration, the feeling of the sounds, and the feeling that it, you know, that of when I make the sounds, or like the crystal bowls, you can actually feel it when you're playing a crystal bowl. You can feel it vibrating through your arm, and then you can hear it, you know, in the air and feel those vibrations. But to follow, like what you're saying about following your intuition, it's following intuition, also following this channel of sound that takes me, I don't know where it's going to go, but I always know that it knows when to stop. It knows where to go. It knows who's listening and who needs what. And it's very fascinating. It's just like intuition, right? Like you follow it, you don't know where it might take you, but you know it's good. You trust it.
Yeah. And that journey to me, it felt really smooth and expansive. It felt like it was just out here. Just, you know, there was nothing jarring. It was just very even and smooth, and I felt like it just was, you know, it's just like warm. It was just like warm to me.
Nice. I can feel that too. And it's funny when you think of a hummingbird, they're so tiny and you don't think expansive. At least I don't. I just think this little creature that has to work so hard to flap its wings that fast and get enough nectar to fuel that energy, that it just felt like, yeah, I felt very smooth and expansive, just is a really good description of that. And you know, that's kind of what I get out of this joining of these two modalities, is that it brings us to a different place. Like in my mind, I'm thinking of a hummingbird one way, but then through your conversations, we get a different view, and then the sound takes it another place as well. So it's really beautiful. It's been so much fun. connecting these areas. And we'd like you to share with us what you experienced too. What did you feel? What are your impressions? What, thoughts even? You're allowed to have thoughts about this. We're all about feeling, but there's thoughts that come up.
Thoughts, feelings, opinions, experiences.
Yeah.
Pictures.
Next time you see a hummingbird, did you, do you get that? Like, oh, the sweetness of life, and you're not alone. We're sure the hummingbird, you're not alone.
Yeah. Right.
So beautiful. So we'd love to have you join us in the conversation.
Yeah, thanks for joining us today, and we hope that the message of the hummingbird touches your heart and stays with you. And we would love to hear about how this experience was for you and what you think and feel about it. So feel free to leave a comment, click the like button, subscribe if you want to get in touch with more animals. We're going to keep doing this, and we have many more animals to bring to you. So we look forward to seeing you next time.
What happens when we get to the end of the deck and we've done all the animals?
We're going to have to make more decks.
Oh, sounds good. So stick with us. You'll never know where this journey is going to take you.
It's not. It's the never-ending journey.
Never-ending journey. Hey, isn't that a movie?
See you next time, everybody. Come on, Phoebe. Focus.
Bye, everybody.